Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning.
Caitlin, you're charged with parking on the sidewalk on Europe Street.
Yes, sir.
That's in the Federal Hills section, right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you lived there?
I stay with my boyfriend most of the time. That's his house, well, his apartment on the corner of Europe and America.
Europe and America? Make up your mind. Were you in Europe or were you in America?
It's on the corner. It's right on the corner.
Europe and America.
It's technically on Europe.
Did you hear that, Inspector Quinn?
I did.
Europe and America.
Wonder where the corner is.
Actually, that's where Kenyon Street, where Colorado School is.
Yeah.
There's a school
Yeah, the
right there.
elementary school is right across the street.
I know that because I went to that elementary
Really?
school. So I used to visit Europe every day. And, the street,
Right.
not the country. All right, Caitlin,
Yes.
here's the deal. The city has charged you with parking on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And the city has showed me a photograph of your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows your vehicle parked in the driveway, but it doesn't show where the sidewalk is.
Correct.
Now, if I look at this, I can make a determination, well, there must be a sidewalk at the end of this picture because they charge that we're parking on the sidewalk. But it's a source of amazement to me that the parking enforcement officer takes a picture of your car for you parking on the sidewalk, and they take a picture of your car parked in the driveway. And then I'm supposed to make an assumption that the car was on the sidewalk, but they don't put that in the picture.
Right.
Inspector Quinn, as the chief prosecuting officer, how do you explain this?
Your Honor, based on the photographic evidence, I don't think we could
Wait a minute.
prove the case in the photograph, though.
I think she needs a lawyer. Okay. Public defender, get up here. Come here. Are you a member of the public?
Yes.
Yes, you are. You're a member of the public. Want to show the public defender this picture? Would you identify yourself?
Yes, Attorney Voss Altman, Public Defender.
Your client is charged with parking on the sidewalk, and that's the evidence that the city is submitting. So is there anything you want to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, I can't even see an edge to this curb. I don't think that this photograph is adequate to prove that case.
Oh, you don't think the city can prove its case by clear and convincing evidence?
No, I do not.
Based on that photograph?
I do not.
Oh, you can't see the sidewalk?
Can't see the sidewalk.
Have you checked your glasses this morning?
I did.
No. Seems like a pretty compelling argument to me.
Your Honor,
Thank you, Your Honor.
The city's position is, based on the photograph, it appears that the rear half of the vehicle, the trunk portion, is obstructing a portion of the sidewalk.
No. Well, we have a full battle between Inspector Quinn and the public defender now. I don't know. Who do you agree with?
Honestly, I just want to say about the rear end of the vehicle. If someone parks in their driveway and the rear end of their vehicle is somewhat in the sidewalk, they don't get a ticket. So I honestly don't think it's appropriate. Even if I do, I mean, $100 is a lot for that.
All right. I think the public defender made a very compelling argument in your behalf. Okay. The city submitted the photograph of your vehicle parked in the driveway. It's a stretch for me to interpret that picture to say there's a sidewalk there. Do I know there's a sidewalk there? Obviously. Do they have evidence to prove it? No. So I can't, in my mind, say there must be, there should be, there could be. Right? City has to prove by clear and convincing evidence. The photo is not clear, nor is it convincing. Your appointed lawyer made a compelling argument. The case is dismissed. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job, Counselor. Jonathan Beerborn. Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Mr. Beerborn, you have a red light violation on Pleasant Valley Parkway and Valley Street.
Correct.
Thank you. We're going to take a look at it. Do you have it, Lisa? Yes. All right. You want to take a look, please? All right. Well, you've traveled 20 feet since the light turned red, but that's where you are.
Yep.
Well before the light.
Correct.
And you went through it. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell me about this?
I'm actually headed to Roger Williams. I do emergency aortic repairs, so I'm bringing emergency equipment to a ruptured patient on basically in the operating room. And obviously I did run the red light, but I thought it was probably worth it because I was in quite a rush trying to get to the hospital.
Somebody's on the operating table?
Correct.
And they're waiting for you?
They are.
Was it a friend or somebody you didn't know?
No, I don't know him. That's what I do. I travel around Massachusetts and Rhode Island bringing equipment to emergency ruptures.
Your Honor, I'm no doctor, but a ruptured aorta, you don't have a lot of time to play with.
It's
you were
usually
racing-
about an hour or so.
You were
before
racing
you're-
against the clock?
Yeah.
Based on that explanation, there's no question in my mind that this matter deserves to be dismissed.
Great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, good luck. Julian Snow. Mr. Snow, you were
Yes.
charged with going through a red light on Service Road 7 and Broadway at 8 o'clock, 8:40 in the evening.
Yes, back in January, I was Ubering so many times, back and forth from Warwick to Providence. I've done it 100 times, but that night I might have ran a red light. It's possible, so I may plead guilty.
We're going to show it to you, okay?
Okay. Well, you know,
What do you want to tell me about this?
I am guilty of
The mo-
that charge, it seems. It's a no turn on red, correct? Yeah.
So not only you're very guilty.
Well, yes, there's evidence right there. so-
You saw the video, right?
Yes, and I believe I was on my way to pick up a customer, and I was kind of keeping them
Yeah,
waiting.
I got
So
it. I got it.
I did make a mistake there.
Okay. Now, besides driving Uber, like, what do you do for a living?
Oh, well, back in January, I was driving Lyft and Uber at the same time. I've just gotten a new job recently. I put together electronics for military and medical devices.
Oh,
so
good
I
for
like
you.
that. So I haven't had to Uber at all.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? I want you to assume for a minute, right, that you were a lawyer,
Yes,
okay? And you had to advocate for your client.
right.
And so you're standing next to your client right now, and that video comes up, and you have to say something to help your client, right? In other words,
Yes.
This is a big case, and you know that if you can get your client off on this one, that it's going to lead to like a lot more lucrative things in life, right?
Yes.
So you got to dig down deep, and you got to come up with something good, right? So
Yeah.
you're thinking now. You're thinking, right? What are you going to argue on behalf of your client?
I would say that there's clear video evidence of my client performing the misdemeanor,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't know what to say. I mean,
the
there's
first
no
thing-
defending that.
First of all, your first step is wrong, right? The first thing you're supposed to say is, Your Honor, the video is inconclusive.
Okay.
The first video is drainy. Did you see it? It's at
Yes.
night.
Yes.
It's foggy. Did you see that?
It was, yeah. It was.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You just sunk your client. The first thing you said is, my client's guilty. What I'm saying to you is that the video is not conclusive. It also appears as though you made a pretty good attempt to stop before
I
you
did stop before the turn. I did look. I did forget that it was the no turn on red turn on that.
You were supposed to
surface.
tell me this before. I'm dismissing the case. The video was inconclusive, all right?
Right.
But I don't suggest you go to law school, all right? I don't think
Okay.
that's your job, right?
Yeah, that's not my calling.
All right.
I'll leave that to you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.